This season on Kitchen Scraps. From Oahu's North Shore.
Whoa!
5 minutes! To the Lion City, Singapore. 5 minutes! To Margarita Island in Venezuela.
Smells so good.
To right here on this stove.
Is that microwave burning something?
Chefs from across Hawaii have gathered to scrap it out for culinary glory. Over 2 rounds of action, but our pair of judges don't know who made what.
30 minutes for a sandwich.
Better be a damn good sandwich.
That's right.
2 will enter, but only 1 will be crowned Kitchen Scraps champion.
The winner is...
It is time to meet our competitors. First up, he's got over a decade of cooking experience. The farm chef at Sumida Farm, Elijahmadayag.
Born and raised in Wahiawa, today I'm here representing Sumida Farm and Exit 8. My culinary journey really began when I attended KCC for culinary school, where I got my associates in cooking, followed by an advanced professional certification from the Culinary Institute of the Pacific, and I continued on to get a BA in culinary management from University of Hawaii, West Oahu. Holidays and cooking in Hawaii is a time where everybody comes together, brings their own special dish. All I know is if you bring food to a holiday party, you better make sure it tastes good.
Elijah, welcome to Kitchen Scraps.
How's it going?
How you feeling?
Awesome, ready to have some fun.
You ready to scrap?
Of course, let's get it.
All right, Elijah, let's meet tonight's competition. He also brings a decade of cooking experience. The former farm chef at Sumida Farm, Chris Fujimoto.
My name is Chris. This isn't just dinner, this is domination. I was born and raised in Waikulua, which is in Kaneohe. We kind of make the joke like Auntie Marialani inspired like the last of a generation to be chefs. But in reality, my dad and my mom were really good cooks, and so I just learned from them. Now, I am the community wellness manager for a nonprofit called Aloha Social Services. My job usually entails community wellness workshop, which is a cooking workshop for free. Fresh ink, sharper knife, let's cook.
Welcome in, Chris.
Mahalo kainoa.
Welcome to Kitchen Scraps.
Super excited, ready to take on the competition.
You know this guy?
A little bit.
I've seen him before.
We actually first met in culinary school in 2017, so he and I have been friends for quite a long time.
I think the first time I met Chris, we actually had an argument in one of our classes, so I was kind of scared of him at first. Almost 10 years later, still super close friends, and glad to be challenging him today.
All right, you two, let's meet tonight's pair of judges. First up, she is the current food and dining reporter at Aloha State Daily. She is Kelli Shiroma.
Kelli is a really intimidating person to have as our judge. See her on social media all the time. She's eaten almost everywhere. Her palate is really developed.
Aloha, Kelli.
Hi, thanks so much for having me tonight.
You ready to go?
Ready to eat.
Me too. Let's meet tonight's second judge. He's a chef, cookbook author, and TV host from Hawaii Island, Chef Ippy Aiona.
A little bit nervous, cooking for an award-winning chef like himself. I'm just hoping I can present something to him that does Hawaii justice.
Aloha, Chef.
Kainoa.
Thanks for bringing in our mystery ingredient. What are you looking for out of these two tonight?
Thinking outside the box is important. Making sure the ingredient is the main star. Have fun, obviously.
Kelli, how about you?
Bold flavors and creative presentations.
Judges, thank you guys so much. We're gonna catch up with you at the end of round 1.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
In round number 1, you're gonna have 20 minutes to create a dish utilizing our mystery ingredient. For round number 1, that ingredient is from Redondo's Arabiki sausage.
What? Arabiki sausage for us, something that we had like as a breakfast.
Kainoa brings out the Redondo's Arabiki sausage and immediately work around in my head what to do with it.
Elijah, you ready?
Ready?
Chris, are you ready?
Born ready.
Let's scrap.
Kainoa says scrap. I run over to the Foodland pantry and I grab some onions, some garlic, and I see some fresh on the pasta rigatoni.
That's it, okay, let's go.
For round number 1, I'm making a Filipino-style spaghetti with arabiki sausage and fresh rigatoni.
I run to the Foodland pantry and I immediately grab cilantro, hot dog buns, eggs. For challenge number 1, I'm making choripan with a whole farm tomato salad with fresh chimichurri. First thing I gotta do, I gotta get the sausage blended. The first step I do is I open the packages of arabiki sausage. I grab both spicy and original, and I throw them straight into a blender with some eggs. So we're just gonna throw some of these in. We're looking for partially a pate texture, almost like you're looking at ground meat. The eggs help to thin out the arabiki because it's really thick and a little bit harder.
The goal is to make like a paste out of it.
Get my water boiling. First things first, when I get to my station, I heat up my pan, get some olive oil in there, and then I start chopping up my aromatics. Trying to use a sweet Maui onion, so it gives a little more sweetness to our sauce. Add our garlic. Next, I open up my canned tomatoes. I'm gonna cheat real quick. Gonna blend up all my ingredients real fast. I grab some banana ketchup and some oyster sauce. That's what gives us our super sweet flavor. Incorporate that into the tomatoes to give it that sweet and savory notes that's familiar with Filipino style spaghetti.
So we're gonna take this straight out. The goal is to get this to stick to the bread as well. I'm finished with the arabiki pate and I'm starting to spread it onto the bun and I'm gonna place it face down. And then once we make them, we're just gonna slap them straight on.
You guys did culinary school together.
Yes, sir.
What kind of student was Chris?
Sometimes he showed up to class.
This guy.
Chris, how was this guy in class?
This guy had like the best knife cuts of our class.
Feeling confident though, taking on the knife cuts guy?
Guaranteed. I don't see no knife cuts in there. Nah.
Yeah, going simple today.
Halfway, you two, halfway.
Get enough time or what?
Yeah,
You sure?
guaranteed. Do you?
I don't see nothing on your plate yet. Get enough time or what?
Yeah,
You sure?
guaranteed.
I don't see nothing on your plate yet. Let's get this arabiki. We'll keep them in chunks, give it a little texture. Next, I add some salt to some boiling water. It's only got 20 minutes, but fresh pasta cooks a little faster. Get my on the pasta rigatoni boiling to make sure I can get it cooked in time for the finished product. So I gotta get it in right now. Let's see how that does.
So next we're gonna make our sauce, like a tomato chimichurri mentality. We're gonna use like some of our own local ingredients. Chimichurri is a South American herb sauce.
Chris, that is looking mean and super green. What's inside here?
Cilantro, parsley, it's a little bit of green onion. We're gonna do some Hawaiian chili and then some salt. Some nice bright sauce to complement like this smoky sausage as well. We're not looking so much for a puree of the chimichurri. We're looking for it to basically do that mincing for me.
I'm adding pork to my pan, getting that mixed in with the arabiki sausage, making sure I get that a little browned up. Look at our Diotani spice rack. I see some garlic salt. I immediately grab that, add it to my pan, and then I add my sauce to my sausage and my pork. One of the secrets to Filipino spaghetti is making sure that you have a sweet sauce. They never teach you this in culinary school. Add a little bit of condensed milk.
Not just for shave ice, huh?
Give it a little more thick body to it. That sugar content and the milk will actually kind of balance out the acidity of our tomato sauce.
So you undercook a little in the pasta water before you add it?
Yep.
To finish it off?
Yep, just finish it in the sauce, let it absorb some of that pasta sauce flavor.
So that sauce is kind of ready. We're gonna get ready to make our relish.
Getting ready, bro. You get 2 minutes left.
Okay. One of the final touches to my dish is to add the whole farm tomatoes, add that extra acidity. Down to the wire.
You don't even look worried, Chris.
That's how it was in culinary school. I'm sorry, something was due?
Start the day before. I opted in for a nice white cheddar to grate over my pasta. I finished with some ground black pepper.
This is getting very close. 10 seconds.
And I just look over at Chris. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not doing enough. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, he just needs to hurry up. Bro, you gonna finish or what?
Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's a bit of a rush, but bro, we just made it.
Off.
That's your breakfast.
All right, judges, for dish number 1, what you have is a Filipino-style spaghetti. You're gonna find the arabiki served inside a tomato sauce. I'm not just the host tonight, I'm also gonna be the server as well because it's finished off with white cheddar cheese.
Like a sweet tomato sauce before, but it's good because it's not too sweet.
Yeah, I think the sausage mixes nicely in with it. You know, when you think sausage, I always thought like a breakfast dish, so this is a creative twist.
Yeah, the smokiness helps a lot. And white cheddar is a good, interesting thing to go with too.
I really like dishes with texture, so this really works for me. It's comforting. I mean, I like the sweetness from the sauce. I think the sausage goes really well with the pasta. It has a lot of good textures and flavors in here.
Maybe using it a little bit different besides just kind of chopping it up and sauteing it in. Flavor-wise, it works perfectly with it. So the flavor profile is good, but just on the creativity side a little bit, you know?
All right, judges, for dish number 2, you have a choripan. Served on top is the arabiki. It's been blended with whole farm tomatoes and fresh chimichurri. Please enjoy.
I wasn't expecting the sausage to be like a spread, but this is really, really good.
I think it's good. It's creative. Flavors are nice. I think a little more acid. It's tasty. I like the creativity, blending it up. There's a tomato, kind of like a tomato salad, and the acid can come from the tomatoes too, so that helps. It's hard with the oil, because then the oil makes the bread soggy.
I do enjoy the chimichurri. I think it goes very well together. As presentation-wise, this was really nice. Very creative, for sure.
All right, judges, now that you had a chance to try both dishes, go ahead and tally your scores.
Despite all my issues inside of the kitchen, I'm glad that I was able to get that chimichurri on the plate.
Chris is always just surprising me with something completely out of the box.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, I think they're close on use of ingredient. What do you think for flavor?
Judges, who's the winner of round number 1?
So for round number 1, the winning dish is gonna be dish 2.
Chris, congratulations.
Mahalo. I only won by a slim 3 points, so I definitely gotta keep going.
The only thing that put the 2 over was the use of ingredient and presentation.
Dish number 2 was very original, very creative with the use of ingredient. Dish number 1, though, was very comforting, so again, it was a very hard decision.
It's only 3 points. I'm still in the game, ready for round 2.
Kelly, thank you very much. Judges, we're gonna catch up with you guys at the end of round 2.
Sounds good. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, chef.
Chris, congratulations. You got the win in round 1. How you feeling?
Good, but not Paul yet.
Very close right now going into round 2, Elijah. How you feeling?
Like you said, we're not done yet.
Now in round number 2, you're gonna have 30 minutes to create a dish utilizing our mystery ingredient. For round number 2, that ingredient is... There it is.
All right.
Kona kampachi. Fresh.
Awesome. So I see the producers bring out this big ass fish. Immediately I know it's from blue ocean mariculture, Kona kampachi.
Let's get it. That's one of like the best fishes that Hawaii has.
Elijah, you ready?
Ready.
Chris, you ready?
Ready.
Let's scrap.
I run straight to the Foodland pantry and I immediately grab green onions, cabbage, Simon noodles, and the miso. For challenge number 2, I'm making a miso kampachi Simon with kampachi tempura.
If it's holidays, let's go Japanese comfort food.
Panoa says scrap. I immediately run to the Foodland pantry. I grab some onion, tomatoes, and some coconut cream. For round 2, I'm making a Kona kampachi kinilau with a coconut yogurt. First off, gotta throw in the water cracks, represent. I get it into a bowl of ice water, crisp it up, and get that started for my salad. Tomato, onion, kind of salad mixed into that. Let's start cutting up my Whole Farms tomatoes and my onions. Get some of this nice Whole Farms tomato color in there.
First thing I want to do is make tempura batter. I'm going to grab flour, potato starch, and then my beer as well. So to prepare my kampachi fillet, I'm going to cut straight down the center.
Super nice fillet of kampachi too.
Skin the fillet as well. I have this beautiful piece of fish ready to go.
We're gonna make it 2 different ways.
You went Filipino style round 1. We're doing
No.
Filipino style round 2.
I gotta double down.
Okay, double down.
Stick to my roots. Start off a kinilau sauce to marinate my fish in. Do a little bit of ginger, vinegar, chili peppers. Let that soak, let the acid cook the fish a little bit.
What is that?
Filipino style ceviche, as opposed to regular ceviche where you cook it with citrus, you cook this with vinegar. Next, I start on my coconut yogurt, coconut cream, but I boost that coconut flavor up. Cream fat just to thicken that up. I get my fish, and I wanna use the main loin part of our fish. I had a chance to visit the farm last year, and it's cool to see how it's cultivated from eggs till they take it out to the open ocean pens, seeing the care that they put into this. Fish sauce for some salt, some umami.
I'm gonna boil off our noodles. Noodles need to be cooked ahead of time because I don't have time to wait. Well, ramen is trendy, but Simon is life.
And once these are fully boiled, we're just gonna drop them straight into some of our bowls.
A lot of ingredients over here, Chris. You have Sapporo. Is that for enjoyment or is that going in the dish?
We'll see. Nah. It's gonna go as part of the tempura batter. It makes it super nice, flaky texture. And it's not the super traditional, but yeah, it works. And it tastes super good too.
Once the noodles are out of the pot, I'm gonna start to add in all the things to make my stock ingredients.
Take our fish, go straight back in.
I start to add in the spine and the tail of the fish to add that nice fresh fish flavor. Soup base or suyu, some miso as well. I'm starting to feel my flow in the kitchen. I'm a lot more confident.
I'm kind of getting my stride going, getting all my things ready, and Kainoa starts walking over.
All right, you two. At this point, you had to have known that this was coming. Fennel is gonna be our twist ingredient for dish number 2. We need this in the kampachi dish. You got less than 15 minutes, boys. Good luck.
Ooh, kind of set in my recipe, not really sure what to do with it.
I don't cook with it that often.
This guy.
Oh, how much stuff you get going on over there?
Hey, worry about yourself.
Fennel is gonna be our twist ingredient for dish number 2. You got less than 15 minutes, boys. Good luck.
This is a perfect addition. For my salad that I'm gonna be topping my fish with, I have sumidafarm watercress, a mixture of microgreens, which has cilantro, radish sprouts, and green onions. This will add a nice fresh bite to our salad mix.
Because I'm already making tempura, let's add some of that to the green onion.
To make a green onion and fennel kakiage.
I'm using this main bulb. You can use the tops too. It's kind of like a dill.
Cut these a little thin, add some extra crunch to our salad. Now that I have my fennel in my salad, I decide I want to add some mango in it. A little sweetness to balance out some of the super sour notes that we got going on.
Traditionally, tempura batter, all of the dry ingredients go in first. There's a dredge, and then the wet goes in, and that's usually just ice cold water.
Let some of it go in.
We can add beer as well because it adds that extra airiness.
I want it to be a little bit thin.
Personally, like using Japanese beer to make tempura. It just feels right. It's time for me to start frying up some of my tempura.
We're gonna take our fish, drop all of them straight into the dry.
And lo and behold, I dropped the first one into the fryer.
Ooh, too hot.
Overcooks the batter and the fish is still completely raw.
See the acid kind of slowly starting to cook the outside. I take a look at my fish. I want to make sure that it's marinating and I'm getting that nice acid cook to it. Give these a quick flip. Make sure that it's absorbing as much flavor as possible. And I get that ready for plating. I'm going to do a base of our coconut yogurt. Add tomato relish. Go in with our fennel salad on top. Chris got a lot going on over there.
The oil is a little bit cooler. We're still doing good.
I'm starting to prep the fennel. I dropped the kakiage into the oil and I'm just looking for it to stick together. I bust out some cabbage to kind of prop up the tempura. I have 2 different dishes. I have the bowl for my assignment and then I also have the flat plate for my tempura.
Stay away.
What you doing?
Stay on the other side.
Just like culinary school, taking too long.
Oh, this guy.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, gang. All power.
Bang.
Good job, bro. Good job. What is this, one full course meal?
Elijah, Chris, we're gonna have you guys head to the waiting room. We're gonna bring in our judges. All right, judges. Round number 2, they used kona kampachi. Our twist ingredient was fennel. For dish number 1, kona kampachi miso saimin, served with a kampachi tempura and a green onion and fennel tempura. Please enjoy.
This is impressive for 30 minutes. The fish is nicely cooked. Oh, the broth is really good. Really savory and flavorful.
When you can taste the cleanness from the kampachi in the broth, maybe a little more seasoning on the fish itself, but it's cooked nice and like delicately.
I do wish the miso flavor were a little bit stronger.
It's a little undercooked.
This is nice to kind of see it both ways.
This fish was perfectly cooked and this one was a little under. So it ends up bringing the one that was perfectly cooked down because you have to factor them both in, right? I think it just needed a little bit more refinement.
Yeah, it was a good idea for sure.
I can see it for the holidays.
Judges, for dish number 2, a kona kampachi kini lao served with a Sumida watercress, fresh herb, and fennel salad. It's all on a bed of coconut yogurt.
Beautiful presentation.
This I like too, the fennel fronds, using all parts of the fennel.
That's so refreshing.
That's really tasty.
Yeah, that's nice. Light, refreshing. The creaminess from the coconut yogurt pairs really nicely with the fish.
The acid in the actual salad part, watercress, because they gotta represent.
Everything's very balanced. It tastes just as good as it looks.
Critique maybe a tiny bit of salt, something with the pickle it or something, just to give it a little. I love Kona Kampachi. Blue Ocean Mariculture is one of the best companies out there to do kampachi.
Yeah, the flavors really shine. If you're going out to a fancy restaurant, you know, with your family for dinner, this would definitely be on the menu.
All right, judges, now that you had a chance to try both dishes, we're gonna have you guys tally up a score. Who's the winner of round number 2?
Hi, Noah. The winner for round number 2 is dish number 2.
Elijah, congratulations.
I'm glad the judges saw the intention behind my dish, elevated feel of the classic holiday sashimi.
Elijah, you won round number 2. Chris, you got the win in round number 1. Right now, we're to crown an overall champion. You ready?
Okay.
Ready.
We're ready.
I'm nervous. I think I can beat him, but I am still a little worried.
Elijah won the second challenge, but I think it's still 50-50 because I had one round. It's anyone's game at this point.
Elijah, Chris, now that we had a chance to tally scores from round number 1 and round number 2, it's time to crown an overall champion. Now, in addition to being crowned tonight's Kitchen Scraps champion, the winner also goes home with this custom chopping board from the Ege store and this Japanese steel knife from Suru Knives. Tonight's Kitchen Scraps champion is Elijah.
Good job.
Congratulations.
I completely wasn't expecting to win, and I'm just happy that the judges chose mine. Being able to compete against Chris today is an awesome experience. I'm honored to be in the same kitchen with him. He's an awesome guy. He's an amazing cook, inspires me every day, and he's the reason I get to work at my dream job right now.
Honestly, I think it was really cool to be able to compete with one of my really good friends. I'm glad that we both were able to kind of show what we're capable of. My overall experience here at Kitchen Scraps has been amazing. The crew was awesome. Aloha and happy holidays.
Being on Kitchen Scraps today was fun. It's a great experience. You know, you meet new people, it opens up new doors. It's an awesome way to engage with the community and test your skills. Thanks for watching and happy holidays. See you in your ohana.
Hey, if you want more Kitchen Scraps, head to kitchenscraps.tv. Ahui ho, makalumi kuke.